Hello and welcome to The Regulars. I'm Stacey McGonigal.
I'm Jason DeRoss.
Okay, Jason, can you just say something for 1 second?
I'm happy birthday, Cindy.
Okay, for a second I thought the
voice was back?
For a second I did think it was back. Yes.
This that I was so happy would have instantly been to like, I'm fucking losing my fucking mind.
I am telling you, I'm sensing by episode end, I think it will shift into the voice. I'm just hearing it. Happy birthday, Cindy. I love this question by Elizabeth. She's jumping in right away. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Who's soft? Who's firm? That's what we need to know. You know what day it is. I'm wearing new glasses. I'm insecure.
Well, and in the Discord the other day, they were talking, Elizabeth, I'm glad you're safe because Elizabeth's in Washington. She's
my God.
Elizabeth, and I think there was someone else too, and I can't remember offhand, but yeah,
I mean, okay. Safe. We have
safe.
Our lovely and amazing guest today. Thank you, Amanda, for the support with the glasses. I was really, really concerned. I showed the other pair that I also got to...
Wait, before we continue, Alistair, stay off the goddamn Discord. Stay away from the Discord.
Oh my gosh. Alistair has discovered, listen, he gets engaged and he discovers a Discord. Give me a break. Also, we have, I believe, a new chatter, the Bread Baron. Where's Waldo? More like, where's the weatherman? I'm not understanding that reference, but welcome. I'm here for it.
I'll give you that reference after.
Well, the hat is nice. It's the hat, I believe. Okay, so
no, it's not, but we'll talk about it.
Oh, okay. Weird. Sammy's, I will tell you where to get these glasses once we introduce our lovely guest, not even guest, co-host. You know, Friday is not Friday without him. We love him. We need him. Give it up for the one and only that is Mr. Casual Friday.
Yes.
Welcome.
Yes. Oh, so happy to be here.
We needed you here. Let me tell you. On Wednesday, we went live.
That's great.
Right after I was editing the podcast, I was doing everything, and Jason goes, "Did you see the news?" I said, "No, because I'm doing everything
because
for the podcast."
What was happening was she texted me a TikTok video of like the small girl being hilarious, and I was like, I wonder if Stacey knows that the world's burning down right now. I
didn't know because I was sending Jason fart TikToks and saying like, "Hey, the podcast is going to be up," and he was like, "Hey, you might want to check the news." And I go, "What do you mean?" And he goes, "Well, the
world's on fire.
The world's on fire." And I was like, "What?" And then I checked the news, and literally the Capitol building. I was like, "What?"
This was like at least an hour after it had already been like headline news.
Yeah.
Like, one of those things. It's like someone in the afternoon goes, "What are you talking about? 2 planes? What?"
Yeah. What are you talking about? 2 planes? 1,000%. I was 2 seconds away from being like, I wonder if John Mayer thinks about me, like on Twitter, you know, like not understanding.
Oh no. I'm just going to go on Twitter really quick. I'm not going to read anything. I'm just going to post this thing about John Mayer and get the fuck off of here.
You know that?
Yeah.
But John Mayer, he's passed away. You didn't hear the message.
Don't even fucking joke about that because
he's gone to Wonderland.
And it's so crazy. Like
That's
I was
my
thinking,
body singing about.
Here's the thing: we know that he's a philanderer. I want to tell you, I am not. I don't love myself. I want to be philandered.
It's a consensual philander. That's okay.
It would be. I believe I would be bringing more consent than he ever could to me.
Guess who I got philandered by last night?
Was it Jonathan Mayer?
Mr. Jonathan Mayer.
Caitlin, this is really funny. John Mayer got me busted on LimeWire in the early 2000s. You know that it wasn't John. What if it was actual John Mayer going through and be like, "Who's downloaded my shit?"
Hey, Caitlin.
Knocks on
Delete
your door.
it.
I'm
Delete
here.
this.
I know where I figured it out.
I fingered it out.
I figured it out.
Hello?
I'm fingering you right now.
Ew! Stop, Jason.
Ew, that's very
Stop.
That's philanderous.
What?
Yeah.
What's that?
And I just want you to know that does not represent our advertisers, Calzone Fever, in any capacity. Absolutely not.
Can we have a quick stop at Calzone Fever for a second?
Absolutely. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me get this. Let me just get this correct. Hold on, just 1 second.
So
here you go.
I just want to find out real quickly from. I know that you're not really involved with it, other than you've got blood.
Okay,
that's
so
in this?
I thought you were going to talk about the ad. I
I am going to
didn't know
talk
you
about
had
it.
a question about
I want to
it.
know how to get one. I want to know how to reach out and get one. I want
Oh
to know.
yeah, we have been talking about
we
putting
have-
in our orders for another bunch of calzones.
So how does the public put in their orders to Calzone Fever?
This is a really good question, Jason, and I'm really glad you asked it.
Yeah, it's the
as of
inside
now-
story.
As of now, Calzone Fever is in the midst of building their website, and we hope to have it live very, very soon. Wix is on board.
Is it slowing down because they're busy perfecting the Robbie Baker website? Is that what's happening?
Listen, I have to tell you, I got a brand new Robbie Baker website for Christmas.
Oh, that's really nice.
It hasn't been uploaded yet, but it's been streamlined. It's really beautiful. I was really touched. As of now, it's still the old website there. Now, Calzone Fever, the website is almost done. It got derailed by Christmas
Of course.
and COVID, with kids not being able to go to school and talk about their business live in person. It's slowed down.
Yeah,
But
the two C's.
But the huge news today, as I convinced Theo that there has to be a VIP.
Yes.
Kind of customer, that has to be VIPs. So I became a VIP for a low monthly subscription of $16 a month.
That's still pretty high. Like, I'm all for being a Calzone Fever VIP, but if I could talk to the financial advisor,
Although
I would say pump the brakes.
I don't know. You could jump on the regulars Patreon and get a VIP for $25 a month. So
Or 5. That unlocks everything.
we'll call it. Yeah, those are VIPs too.
Right.
Everybody's a VIP.
You know, I don't want this to turn into like different VIPs. But the big news coming down the pipes. Last
Breaking
night
news. You heard it here first.
news
We are
is-
news guest.
I've seen pictures of the brand new dessert calzones that will be released soon.
Damn. Okay, so this is huge freaking news because, you know, I'm going to mess up a dessert calzone. I'm going to mess it up
I was
like
about to
John
say.
Mayer and LimeWire in 2001.
We got like a hazelnut calzone coming up.
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
gate.
Well, we're gonna figure it out, you know. I believe it's some sort of like melted caramel or
Okay,
like
yes.
like it's sugared on the outside.
Of course.
It's got an ooey gooey,
Ooh.
Yes.
golden brown inside. It looks fantastic.
We have a lot of questions about, is Nutella going to be involved?
Because in Italy, I had a dessert pizza and it had Nutella inside it, and I was like, I don't really like that stuff, but it was the best thing I've ever had. It was so
Oh
good.
wow!
Wow, that does sound. You know what I would love is maybe a little caramel, a little apple.
Well, caramel's in it. Caramel's in the one that Baker.
No,
was
I know,
talking
but
about.
I'm just saying, you know. But this is the calzones have really got the chat pumping in a way that makes me really excited. But
People, I think a lot of the questions that I've seen this question about 8 times. What do you get with the VIP package from Calzone
Yes.
Fever? What's involved? What does it entail?
So I can only assume that you get pictures of unreleased products.
I'm in. I want to see
and
the
you
process.
And you get 3 calzones a month with that.
Oh, actually, that's not
Whoa,
bad. That
okay,
is
that's
actually not
great.
bad.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
when the summer comes, will they be on their bikes delivering?
I mean, I hope so.
I would
the
love to
cutest thing ever.
see. I would love. Oh my god! If I saw the crew behind Calzone Fever in their little helmets on their bikes coming to my house, a 34-year-old woman, getting my VIP calzones,
I want the Stranger Things gang to pull up on their BMXs.
and be like, "We
Here's
gotta go to
the list."
McGonagall's house."
Yeah, totally.
She keeps talking about putting apples in the calzones.
McGonagall's like, "Shh, what do you want?
What's up? Do you guys like my new glasses from Firmoo? Yeah, and
Are you
also
gonna
I
show
love.
us both of them today.
I'll show you both glasses for sure. I also just want to point out, Elizabeth goes, this tracks that Jason found the non-Italian food in Italy.
For once, not my fault. My wife ordered it.
Wow. Just under the bus.
Whoa, where's that
Under-
bus? Whip.
May I ask, casual, you might want to turn up your mic just a titch.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna turn mine down.
I didn't even ask you to turn it down, Jason. This is the problem. Just because I was just hearing you and I was like, it could be maybe a little louder. Maybe I could be louder. I don't know. Everyone help us adjust.
I think we have an honest request today too in the chat. Alistair wants us to talk about The Last Dance.
You know, that'll be something that Al's going to have to start talking about with his new fiance because you have to plan the last dance. So everyone knows when to. Wow. Well, so that's what
Can you
Casual
turn up your
Friday.
volume? See you later.
Yeah, actually, why don't you go screw yourself? That's absolutely not happening. It is sort of wild, though, Jason, that we did Wednesday's episode and the world fell apart. And I woke up today and Toronto has hit the most COVID record levels of COVID.
I might take some blame for that. I mean, it literally followed me back from Los Angeles. So it feels like.
Sorry, what?
It literally followed me back from Los Angeles. So like I come here to be safe and then it goes, nope.
Right. I mean, it is pretty wild. And I was just like, Cash is back.
Yeah.
We were just talking about how wild it was that we did end a pretty laughable episode on Wednesday, and we are back here. But the world is absolutely on fire. The most COVID cases ever in Toronto, or as my nephew calls it, COVID Central. It's just absolutely nuts. But I'm glad that we're here to like have a good old fashioned time. And there's tons of Baileys in the coffee. And I wanted to ask what you were drinking.
Oh yeah. Okay. So here's what I'm drinking today. It's got gin, got simple syrup, got lime. It's supposed to have mint, but I didn't have any mint. It's got more gin. It's a Southside Ricky.
A Southside Ricky. And so you had given us the recipe. I had no gin, and I was like, can I do anything with bourbon? And then I just went Baileys and coffee. Baileys and coffee. I know Jason's doing dry January, but...
Well... This is where the weatherman comes in.
No!
Who's the weatherman?
Who's the weatherman?
It's dry January, but there is a chance of rain. So, and last night, unfortunately, a monsoon hit.
Why? Why did a monsoon hit?
Named Rob Norman?
Nope. Rob Norman left, and then I blitzed. It just started pouring down.
Wait, what
Dry
happened?
January flooded is what happened.
Oh wow! So what did you flood it with?
Rum, whiskey.
Damn, girl.
Damn, girl. Oh yeah.
That's why when you were like, I think the voice is back. I was like, I think the voice is just my voice right now. Is what that is.
Damn. So you really went for it.
Yep. I will say this because everyone's like, "Oh, Jason, you made it 7 days." It's because when we talked about this on the pod, where you were like, "Well, we're kind of doing it. We're going to take detours," and then I saw like your nice, cozied up Michelob Ultra, and I was like, "Yeah, you know what?
Like cozied up Michelob Ultra."
Yeah, you posted a picture of it in a nice beer cozy of like a.
It was a beer koozie, and first of all, it's not a nice beer koozie. It's like, hey, cowboy, don't flatter yourself. I was looking at your truck.
All koozies are nice koozies. All koozies are nice koozies.
I didn't know it was called a koozie.
Koozies, nice koozies.
I've always called it a koozie, but also my parents have taught me words that I've realized later in life that they're not real
If
words.
you go on Amazon and you type koozie, that's what's coming up.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, my beer was all koozied up, let me tell you. It got all koozied up for the Bachelor. So Jason just has a full bottle.
Dry January, baby.
Wait, that's not how dry January works.
That's
He pours in the most booze.
Drought over.
Well, here's a great comment from Snake King, which we all love. I'm currently fighting Merlot Cravings. So you best believe today's episode is called Merlot Cravings.
Snake King just became something different for me.
I know.
Incredible. What a turn.
Yeah. It's like Merlot Cravings is so she wee wee.
If you go on a date with Snake King, you're going to have him, you think you're going to have him figured out every 15 minutes and then go, nope, something new. Every 15
something new,
minutes.
and we love.
Yep. Nope. He's a sommelier.
Have you guys seen... Did you ever watch that documentary about sommeliers and like their lives were so sad and it looked
You were
nuts.
very invested into that documentary.
I know. But it was a guy being like, just like drinking wine and being like, lemon, grapefruit, and his girlfriend's like, okay.
It was a long time ago. That was like 8 years ago or something like that. You were...
Can we watch something, please?
Can we just... Yeah. And like not even
wine,
enjoying...
or do you spit this out? Like what?
Yeah.
Where's the drinking wine and what's the spitting wine?
Yeah, like he won't even let me drink a full glass of wine until I tell him like what's in it or if it's been oaked. I can't.
Yeah, keep him away from the party. Get out of here, Brad.
I knew a guy that was trying to be a sommelier, and he worked so long, and eventually he gave up and started working in dentures. So now he's like a denture person. Like he's a denture salesman.
Damn.
Maybe it was Caitlin's fiance.
Damn, Daniel.
Maybe it was Caitlin's fiance.
Whoa, sommeliers are sad I was engaged to one. Well, we need a dish.
When she wrote I was engaged to one, well, we're married now. We were engaged.
We were married. We were married. We were married, and we continue to be married. But he was my fiance at one point.
I'm gonna call my wife for the rest of my life my ex-fiance. That's what I'll.
Can I tell you?
Oh, you mean my ex?
My ex-fiance.
Oh, what happened? Oh, we got married. We're married now. Very happy.
You don't call her fiance after you're married, you dumb fuck.
You're so fucking stupid, Brittany, and that's why we never invite you anywhere. Anyways, thank you for the
Where's
present.
your ex-fiance? You don't even have one.
You don't even have one. You could never have one. I remember after I got divorced, I was obviously very bitter about the whole situation, but I remember when people would be like, we're engaged. And I was like, well, that ring will get dirty quick.
Wait, is Alistair still in the chat?
I'm over it now. I wish him nothing but clean rings forever. But I was like, go pet a dog with that diamond, Denise.
I think Alistair took off. I think he's watching The Last Dance.
Oh, he said it was
Cool.
good.
Also, Caitlin was very sincere when she responded, "Oh no, we're not married."
Oh, no. We're not married. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, Alistair's back. It's a very clean ring. No, it's a gorgeous ring.
Kind of like the ring that Michael Jordan got 6 times. He got 6 rings.
Yeah. If Alistair really liked his fiance, he'd get her 6 rings.
Oh, yeah.
If she was the MJ of fiancés,
Getting married? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Megan says that she knows a beer sommelier.
And how do you pronounce that? Cicerone?
What?
Yeah,
Oh, she put in a word I don't know. Wow, a beer sommelier, like, sign me up, although I still will only want a light beer.
And you won't spit anything out. It'll all be
Never.
drinking it.
I'll be drinking every last drop. I will tell you, he goes, that's the ring I was talking about, Jordan's. I haven't looked at my fiance's since I gave it to her. Now, in my mind, Alistair did throw the ring at her and said, did you get what you wanted for Christmas? And then left the room. So if that's how it went down, please let me know.
I feel like it's more like it would be Pun Central and he'd show up in a Santa Claus outfit or something.
Look at Jason playing with his monstrous wedding band.
Yeah.
Which I can only describe as a rock that fell perfectly for a ring. It's so big.
It fell on my finger the day I got my ex-fiance. So.
I remember when we've talked about this many times. When Jason got that wedding band, I was like, that ring is too much, and no one else will tell you it's way too much. And he disregarded, and then we saw our friend while crossing the street, and what did he say? We were crossing the street, he was crossing beside us, and what did he say? He's like, wow, that's a big ring.
That's a ring.
Can we get a close-up of it?
Yeah, please.
This is how Stacey in real life, when you start every conversation.
Just show the ring.
I know that people won't tell you this, so you need me to tell you about this. That's how all of our conversations start.
Look how big that freaking ring is.
Yeah.
It doesn't really focus too well on doing it.
Right.
Well, it's a lot to focus in on. But look at his hand in comparison.
It's so heavy.
You don't wear a ring, Rob, do you? Were you just like, I'm not gonna?
I just don't like wearing, I know it sounds really shitty, but I just don't like wearing anything like that.
No, I don't think so at all.
I have a beautiful wedding ring for my ex-fiance.
My dad was the same.
Well, he was an ex-fiance?
My dad's an ex-fiance, which is crazy, but he just never wore his wedding band, except I think in my mind, if they were fighting or something and we had to go to a family party and he'd put on this, like, his wedding band, and I'd be like, is mom pissed? Why are you wearing that?
As soon as a fight starts in this house, I put on the ring. Yeah.
I'm very sorry, everyone.
So close to the middle finger.
Yeah. We used to do this in school. And our teachers just were like, whatever. They didn't care. They were like, you can't give the middle finger. So we were all like, pew. They did not care.
You're so good at it. I can't even hold that finger up.
Well, let me tell you, this is a whole elementary school of me being like, Mrs. McCrae, can I go to the freaking bathroom?
Mrs. McCrae. So over Mrs. McCrae.
Mrs. McCrae, we'll never forget.
You guys all have cute nicknames, right, for partners? Like current wife and first husband?
Well, you know what? I can officially say that now. And I look forward to the next one being like, we don't know. Hello, second husband.
Oh, my middle husband.
My new husband.
My middle husband.
My middle husband.
Hello. You know what's crazy? When I was younger, I was like, I knew I'd have a couple under my belt. I just always knew.
It's so cool. You're just so fucking cool.
My psychologist told me to live in the moment and like not take anything for granted. So like knowing that you're my middle husband is just me embracing the present.
And here's what I love, Jason. Instead of saying granted, you said granite. Like granite countertop.
Yeah, like
Add
a rock. Solid. My present is solid.
Granted me the patience to deal with this.
Granted me the patience.
I don't take that for granted.
At the t-shirt.
Melissa's like, I'm definitely not married. Super single. My favorite is.
Now, that laugh, the way we read that laugh, it introduces Melissa's tone in a very different way, however you do that laugh.
It's true. Now, I just want to point this out because this is why I love this podcast so much. We're talking about marriage, rings, and then Jen comes in with, we also use honey bucket, which is a bucket that is used for poo in the north during winter because pipes freeze.
Wait, where did that come from?
I think
that's
the
nickname for her partner.
Nickname for her partner is honey bucket.
It sounds so sweet, but it just means you're a piece of shit, basically. That's great.
I love that.
I think all of us at one point. So, like, that's the challenge to everybody in the chat. Everybody, go call your partner a honey bucket in the nicest way today, and just know you're thinking you're a bucket of poo.
Yeah, the honey bucket challenge.
Yeah. Did you ever have did you ever have like lame nicknames for each? Like, I feel like every couple has nicknames at forums or it's inside jokes. You call someone something else. Yeah. But I just think about past relationships. And it's wild. Is there any that like pop in your brain?
You went real quiet there for a second.
What pops in my head is when you ever have an addition and like you have to say like sweetheart or honey, and those words are so hard for me. I can never make like
me too.
Sweetheart sound real.
No. Never.
Like I can probably get babe. I can probably work babe through.
We can work a babe in.
You know,
I want you to work my bae, just bae.
Ew.
Yeah, great.
I think it's a big. So Rob's gonna work in Bay at some point or now.
I'm gonna work it in right now.
Okay, here we go. Oof. Ew. Sorry. I won't look.
Granted, I believe you, Bay.
And that's when we knew Rob fell down and hit his head earlier in the day. There is something really.
I fell down in the 90s. It stuck with me.
I fell down in the 90s and it stuck with me. No, there is a point in a relationship where you test out the babe, and that's always I think it's just as scary as saying like I love you, because a babe does have you've never called Jenny babe?
I don't know, definitely not.
You've never done it?
No.
Okay, that's wild.
I don't think I've ever done nicknames before. I mean, I have the one nickname we have is we call each other dummies just because it's like silly and cute.
But if your partner ever says, like, I've had boyfriends say my name and I'm like,
weird.
Ew, what?
Yeah.
And they're like, Stacy. I'm like, ew, what the fuck?
That's very true. No.
Ew, oh my God.
What did you do?
What did you do?
Put on your ring and tell me what you did.
Go upstairs, put on your ring, and come down, bae.
Hey, Jason DeRoss, you want to begin the shower with you?
Ew!
No.
Ew!
I really like that.
I love this. Jan says, sometimes Sheldon will yell babe from the other room and I'll say what? And then he'll say pig in the city.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, that'll do.
See, Danielle's coming in too. I hate when Mike says my name. So she just fully named her husband. And so when he says my name, he says it. So yeah, I feel like when your partner says your name, it's like you're hearing your name for the first time and you're not liking how it lands. Plus my name's Stacy. So it's a weird thing to receive.
Do you also get like, do you have the people in your life that are like, oh, I know I have one person that calls me Stace, and like that's it, and you're like, that's weird that person calls me Stace.
There's nobody in my life that calls me Stace. I don't think I've ever earned that. That would be weird.
Really?
Stace?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you think?
I feel like I've called you Stace.
Yeah,
before.
I've definitely in emails called you Stace.
Sure, email, sure, but you've never been face to face and been like, "What's up, Stace?" I'd be like, "Oh, are we?"
Not like that. What's up, Stace? What's up with your face, Stace?
I had a teacher.
Stace, can you come over here and look at this dead body?
Yeah, I was gonna say if someone called me Stace, it'd be like we're going on a Goonies adventure or something.
Yeah. We're back in a 90s.
We're back in a 90s, if you can remember. And I grant it every single memory that I have there.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Now, the Bread Baron with the strong name says, call your partner's full name to assert dominance. And I'm sure if I was like, Jason DeRoss, get over here, you'd be like, oh, I pooped.
Oh, no, give me the honey bucket.
Give me the honey bucket. We're in the north.
It's too late. The honey bucket on my head.
We in north.
We in the north.
I grant it. That bucket's full.
I want a hat now that says "We in a North."
That's how I imagine Doug Ford explains being premier. Well, we in a North, and
that's him cheering at a Raptors game.
We in a North,
folks.
Hey, folks, I watched his video today and I got so angry, but it made me think of like if my brothers had to give a speech or something. He's like, hey, folks, so the premier's working his friggin' back off, all right? I was like, fuck, this friggin' clown. I can't.
It's amazing how often he doesn't swear. I'm always surprised he didn't lose that,
Yeah.
But it feels like his words are swear words.
I know, it's true.
Yeah, folks, they's like, hey, you fucking asshole.
You think we're just fucking sitting on our hands there, eh? No, fuck. I got the fucking vaccine. I had to step up. Had to leave a party to do it too. Friggin' sucked. Like that's all I hear when he's speaking.
How are you not on Letterkenny? That's the one question still that remains.
Can I tell you the truth? I don't know. I've auditioned. I have only auditioned once, and I'm going to call them out. What the hell, Letterkenny? What the friggin' full hell?
It is. We are way beyond past time when it's okay that you're not yet on Letterkenny.
We in a North, okay?
We in the North. I mean, granted, it's a difficult year, but Letterkenny, we got to figure this out.
We're figuring you guys out right now.
What you guys are is a bunch of friggin' honey buckets, and I'll tell you that. Full tilt. Full tilt.
Full tilt.
It's unbelievable that I've only auditioned once for Letterkenny. And here's the thing. I know they shoot in a North, right? And so you also want me off screen, baby? You don't think I'm going to fit in at a Legion? No, a round of Molson Canadians for me and my pals.
I would pay $1,000 to be in a Legion with you right now.
I get them to put some Shania Twain, whose boots have your boots been booting?
Oh,
and we
fuck yeah.
Go for it.
We could film it, send the footage over to Letterkenny. They'll just put it in the next episode.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, you've been officially called out.
I think that we also have to be concerned for Caitlin. I don't know if you guys saw this, but my dentist just called and asked me if I could pay in cash for my next appointment.
Wow.
Let me tell you, I think your teeth are fine, and I think your dentist is reaching.
Hi, this is your dentist. My actual dentist is calling me.
Yeah, yo, what's up? What's up? What's up, girl?
The secretary, we had to let her go. I need you to pay me in cash up front. Don't worry, everything's fine.
It's fine. Paying cash or I'm coming over.
There's something weird about a doctor being human in any way to me. Like if a doctor's like, "Hey, you ever watch Ozark?" I'd be like, "Get the hell out of here! I can't believe you have seen inside me and you are watching Ozark." I would just be like, "I don't like that."
I was mentioning it during the appointment. You weren't listening. I literally mentioned it during the appointment.
Like, it's like same with teachers. Like I would see them at like the grocery store growing up, like buying orange juice. And I'd be like, they're a psychopath.
Yeah.
They're a psychopath.
You're buying day-old bread?
Did you hear about Miss McCrae's?
Day-old bread.
Her debit.
I've been a teacher. And when you see students in your regular life, it's the worst. Because of course, you're going to be high. So you're like high, and all of a sudden you got to really pretend not to be high. Yeah.
But you're talking about when you're in class, right?
Yeah. You're high, you're at the whiteboard, you're just writing shit down. And
you hate them so much.
And all of a sudden there's a kid beside you.
You're like, ew.
Ew.
What, you want to teach this class, you little shit?
Let me tell you about geography, you guys. You actually don't need it. You actually don't need it.
You're in it already.
And guys, don't take grade 7 for granted. It's the best year of your life.
Only Jason DeRoss would remember grade 7. I remember nothing about elementary school. Me saying when I was in grade 6, it doesn't even feel correct.
Right.
Like no.
I remember grade 7 because my teacher said he knew Michael J. Fox.
He was really flexing to you guys, huh?
Yeah. But then
needed to be
when we didn't listen, he would throw chalk at us. Like all of a sudden you get
I know Michael J. Fox, bitch.
I know
Have you never said that? I know Michael J. Fox, bitch.
And you know everyone in the teacher's lounge is like, Glenn's doing the whole Back to the Future thing again.
He met him once at a grocery store. Like
I know.
That's it.
Jan says that she once went to a gyno and she was getting a pap smear and she was the doctor was looking inside her vag and said, "Hey, I know where I know you from."
Oh God. Oh God.
You were in Mean Girls.
Oh.
I can't. There's no coming back from that. That's and did you have to pay in cash afterwards? That's just what I want to know. Yeah. And I'm like Jenny. She says, I don't remember anything before the age of 13. She wants to do hypnotherapy. I would love. That would be wild. I don't remember anything at all.
I remember all of it vividly.
I don't think you do.
No, I don't, but I make it up, and it's great.
What?
Yeah, I just make up your memories. And then you're like, this is great.
Well, that's how I feel like when your parents like tell you how you were as a kid and then you just take that as fact. And I've just been telling these stories of lies for years and years and years.
Yeah.
You know? Like
And
I
they become
remember
truth.
Well, I just remember like eating certain foods as an adult. My mom's like, "You don't like that." And I'm like, well, I do.
Oh, man.
Thank you. Yeah.
You mean when I was 2?
Yeah.
I didn't like this?
You don't like spinach. Well, I hate to break it to you, but I've been
You don't like solid foods.
You don't.
I don't.
No.
No.
I don't.
You like pureed sweet potato.
You like breast milk?
You like
sweet potato and butternut squash.
You like being in the womb. You like coming out of the womb. You like having a cord attached to you.
Absolutely. My dog's just really having a stretch.
You like pooping in your diapers.
You have some poopies in your diapers.
Watch TV before bed. No. We read you a story.
We read your story.
That's what you like.
I'll love you forever, forever, amen.
Where the fuck is your mobile?
You mean my old phone?
Yes, your mom just starts dangling a crazer in front of you. Now
Fuck
go
yeah,
to
crazer.
bed.
Oh, my mobile.
Jan's correct. She's like, I've said it before. Your memories are just a memory of the last time you remembered that thing. It's so true.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
very,
why you play
very
broken telephone with your own memories. How fucking crazy is that?
Yeah.
Whoa, okay. Let's all pump the brakes a bit. Mr. Brown liquor before 2.
Seriously. Your memories are just you playing clap focus with yourself.
Oh my God. I remember
That's it.
I remember my first improv class and I was just like, yeah, zip, zap, zop. I was like, no, we're not doing this. No, we're not.
I was down the hall and there was a improv camp for grade 3s. And they're doing the same thing we're doing in here. Just saying. And they're better at it.
My first improv class, I was straight out of theater school. And I remember saying to the instructor, when do we get notes? Because I was just like, this is not going to fly. And he was like, oh, no, this is for fun. And I was like, sure. When are the notes?
I am going to need notes.
Because I don't like what you're doing.
Legitimate anything.
Yeah. When do we move past this idiot having to mirror me for 10 minutes? Okay?
And he can't do it.
I can't. Yeah. So the Bread Baron's coming in. Did you guys ever have the blank spot of memories that for some reason appear on a Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. and then next day you don't have memories starting from then until like 4? So like blank periods
So
of
not
the
like
day?
of the past. I mean, like of the week. You're just like, well, Sundays I never remember. I think you're going to a weird church is what's happening.
Well, I think he's talking about like a blank, like you're. I don't know. I think I'll need a follow up to that.
Yeah.
I guess maybe it's like, have you ever
Also,
gone
maybe
through the
follow
day?
up on your name. Why are you the Bread Baron? Because can we hook you up with Calzone Fever? Maybe do we need to do sort of
Do you
like
need more bread?
Yeah.
I remember I worked in a warehouse and there was a guy there that did a lot of drugs and drank and he was old. And he came up to me one day and he was like, was I here yesterday?
Was that you? Was that me?
It was both of you.
It was both of us. We both don't know if we were here yesterday.
That was both of us at A&W when we woke up the next day.
Well, I remember like working at Dairy Queen and I would be like making food and then I'd be like, it would be hours later. And I was surprised that I was still operating machinery. Like I was still doing things, but was just like completely not present.
That's a glitch in the Matrix. That's what's happening.
I mean.
Also for those jobs, that's the best.
Yeah.
I know.
Whenever like you just kind of like blanked and like went away for a long time, it was like the best.
That's the thing. It's like if I were to tell a teen who's like, what job should I get? I'm like, anything that's so busy. Just get a busy job. Because
Who
then
was that teen you were talking to though? Did you hear that guy's voice?
Hey, what should I do?
Ew!
Hey.
Step back.
Can you believe that they have a little mustache? Hey, excuse me, madame.
That's some good improv. That's some good improv, Tom. None of the adult classes are playing Zip Zap Zop, but you're killing it.
My kids and I, we're going through a transitional period. We're drifting, and I need to let them stand on their own 2 feet, but I also need to let them know that I'm here.
It's really good.
I watched a really heavy Friday Night Lights last night, and
Which season do I need to pull from?
they're all still covered in plastic. It's season 4. Season 4, episode 5.
Okay.
It's a big episode from Matt Saracen.
Okay, so Matt Saracen doesn't die before season 4. Good to know.
Let me tell you, Taylor
Whoa.
Kitsch is
The coach is still there.
yummy. Very yummy. But also, Baker, now that you're here, I wanted to give you a recommendation because this is what I think is your next step in the quarantine. I think that you would take to it like a duck to water. And that is, I've been watching the show, The Great Pottery Showdown. And it's a British show similar to like the Great British Bake Off, where it's very positive and whatever, but it's they get into pottery, and I was like, I feel like it makes sense that this might be something you would explore. Pottery.
Yeah. It's neat. I started following Seth Rogen only
Yes.
when he started doing pottery and posting up. That's when I was like, oh, now I'm really interested.
I think that we need to like get this going as an experiment. I just feel like this is the hobby for you. I feel like it's right.
Great. Okay.
Like your house is always smelling like beautiful, amazing food. You're always like making some sort of concoction. Why not just
Even
get a
at
little
3 a.m.
pottery wheel? Even at 3 a.m.
That's the only times I've been there.
Yeah. You've
Yeah.
never been here before midnight.
I turned to water.
Okay, so sorry, we're getting a Bread Baron update. He goes, if y'all want to know my name's reasoning, it is because one of my mates, okay. Where are you from, said, dang, okay, I can't even, I'm going to butcher this because I don't have the accent. You're looking like a snack. But anyway, I named myself the Bread Baron because I like history. Wow. Okay. Took a turn. I thought it was like you're like a snack piece of bread, but actually you just like history.
Like,
Okay.
wow. Bread Baron's also like giving you some negging. I think this is an egg.
He's nagging me. That's okay. It's not the first and it's not the last. I like what I like. You should see my second pair of glasses. I love them, and I've been getting a hell no across the board.
Wait,
I don't think there was no hell no's from Baker and I.
No way.
Well, you all said you preferred the other ones.
I'll
do a switch. There are a lot. Listen, the second pair is really something. Here we go. We'll just get a little something here while I fix this up. Look at these. They're intense. They're very, very intense.
I think you're just telling people they're intense, and they're not. They're great.
First of all, I put them on, and Jason, you said they were thick.
I think Baker said they were thick.
Oh, maybe Baker did say they were thick.
I don't remember anything from before right now.
Yeah. Also, do you see how Casey's tone changes when it's like, Jason, you said they were thick. No, I think it was Baker. Oh, yeah, Baker did say they were thick. They are a little thick.
You've earned that, Jason.
Thank you. I am so hot in this robe that they are fully steamed. Can you see?
Yeah, totally.
Look, there's people popping off in the fucking chat. They love them.
I know. I think it's like Danielle says she wants a. Wow.
Yeah, let's do a close up. Yeah.
Sure. I mean, I have no problem. These are from Firmoo. You can tell from the sweat here that these are very fogged in the corner. Oh, my friend who's known me for so many years said, very unusual for you. Thank you so much, Danielle.
There's 100 nice comments in the chat, and then you focused on Danielle's.
No, Jenny's going, they're a bold commitment. They're fully you. Thank you very much. Thank you all for the support. And Jan says she might like them even better.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, I think they're great.
Well, I'll tell you a story because these are similar to Dan Levy had an eyeglass line. I think he just brought it back. But I bought back in the day a pair of like bright yellow leopard thick ass glasses. They were stolen. So I've been trying to repurchase my leopard glasses. Can't because they're always sold out now because Dan Levy's now super famous. So I got these for $30 instead.
Who steals glasses?
Who steals fucking glasses?
When they're nice.
Who?
When they're nice, if they're nice glasses, wouldn't you be like, oh, cool, man?
But you still gotta go get them, like, get the prescription changed.
I know. You've stolen glasses and done it?
No, I bought glasses from like one of these thrift shops for a costume, and then I was like, oh, but they were like really thick prescription, and so I went and changed the lenses to 0 prescription. It was very costly.
Is that your big? Yeah, it was very costly.
It was very costly.
I was like, oh, how much am I putting into this Halloween costume? I'm gonna be Napoleon Dynamite, and this is it.
Wait, so was this the costume where you had was it the kimono?
No. That one was another investment. I invested in my costume.
How much did the glasses cost?
It was somewhere between $50 and $75 to change the lens.
Oh my God, Jason, why didn't you just pop them out?
I should have. But I wanted to be.
Take a look at your investments here, Jason. They're mostly in Halloween costumes.
You know where I think my investments need to be a little cut down? Is in my financial accountant. I don't think I need one.
Jason, I might disagree. And we might disagree on that, Jason. And I can grant it, you will regret it.
You know, if you want me to keep a financial advisor.
Let's just maybe finger those numbers.
Maybe
sit down, let's finger this out.
Yeah, don't take me for granted as a client. Because
we are both in a north here, right? Can I say that?
Honey, did you have a bad day? We in a north, Karen. We in a north.
Look, I can't tell you what my revenue is going to be because I'm an amateur beer sommelier.
Cicerone?
Yes, an amateur one. I haven't.
Is that how you say it? Is that how you say it?
I'm just. I'm in training at home.
Oh, a chicharron. You're a chicharron? A chicharron in training?
Chicharroni?
I just imagine if someone was like, well, Stacey, I have a brother. I like long walks on the beach, and I'm an amateur beer sommelier. A Cicerone. I'd be like,
And my son's been missing for 6 days.
to catch you up, Baker, Jason and I were talking about, because The Bachelor just started, and like what you would say, because when you get time alone with The Bachelor, you have to like, you have to sort of reveal almost like a trauma to show them who you are. So Jason just goes, my child is missing. And it might have been the funniest thing I'd ever heard.
It's the best.
But he was like, but this was already scheduled.
This was already scheduled. I really wanted to be on the show. I don't know if it's the wine. I'm sorry. It sounds so bad. I don't know if it's the wine getting to me or my missing son. But
I'm gonna keep my phone close by.
Yeah.
We had to give our phones at the front door. I was wondering if I could just check mine for a second.
I've left it on ring.
Don't be mad. It's just, and I know this is so annoying, but my son is missing.
Maybe he's not anymore. If you let me check my phone, I would know.
And we were talking about this scene that we had called Amber Alert, and you were our incredible director for it. And we all, Jason and I were like, that scene made absolutely no sense. Men were oddly really attracted to my character, even though I think we were agreed, a turtleneck in the show. Like it was not sexual at all. But men kept talking about my range.
If we did it again, we could put a puffy sweater on you and just write the word Hooters on the front of it, and people were like, "Yeah."
Oh wow! Never seen Stacey put herself out there like that.
So vulnerable.
Well, wow. How many people, Jason, came up to us and was like, "We should film that. I could help you guys film that." We were like, "What? This scene doesn't make any sense." Yeah.
Jason doesn't even have to be in it necessarily. If Jason can't make it this day, if Jason can't make it, we could still film it.
It doesn't have to be in a restaurant, right? Like it could be like, I don't know, my place.
Yeah, my place, like maybe like it's Stacey, I want to make you comfortable, right? So like maybe take your top off, maybe get in my bed, maybe just like make yourself comfy, whatever you want. Just can you talk about wings? Like you're sucking a helium balloon?
I filled the bath. It's warm.
I want you to feel safe.
I want you to feel safe. I got some John Mayer in the back because your body is a wonderland. Most importantly, your voice.
You ever seen those pictures where the girl's like in a bathtub of milk? Well, and
we can provide almond or oat depending on how you feel about lactose.
Couldn't afford the milk, so it's an empty bathtub. But
yes, I am slightly philanderous.
Yeah. Now here's the thing: we need to sync the audio and the camera. I don't have a clapper, so let's just kiss pretty loud. It was unbelievable. So funny. I'm sweating so much. Oh, Alistair's back. He said, sorry, he was on the phone with his mom. She just bought a TV. That's so
She's
dumb.
literally walking it to the car. She's in the parking lot calling out.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I just got to dry myself off.
Oh, it's really funny.
Oh, it's so good. But you know what? I really wish I had like known when I was younger, really looking to like get out there, that all I had to do was like talk like this a little bit. And men would love it.
Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen that Baroness Fun sketch? The scene where we did the Indiana Jones thing, and it was like, just talk about Indiana Jones, and all the guys' heads go boom.
Yeah,
That's,
totally.
You just go to a party and start talking like that, and you'll see all the guys be like, "You need chip dip."
That's the problem.
She is magnetic.
This is like so heavy.
What's that?
You're
What
electric.
just happened to this party?
Babe, you need anything, babe? Babe, you need anything?
Leave me alone.
Jan wrote that scene.
That's amazing.
Jan, you're incredible.
That's a
What
great
can't
scene.
she do? Oh my God. Yeah, that's really sweet. Alistair's getting a lot of love in this chat. I don't know how I feel about it. He's getting a lot of support. And
Can
that
we
just
just get at
speaks.
least someone in the chat just tear down Alistair, just one sentence, and then we'll build him back up again.
We'll build him back up. I will say my friend Thomas is a brewer, and he says it's Cicerone.
Yeah.
Well, Thomas mentioned it before. He said you don't spit it out with beer because a part of the beer taste is it actually you have to swallow to get to talk about the beer.
He really taught me how to like craft beers. Like he makes home brews that are just exceptional.
I want them now.
So how do we partner
delicious.
up Calzone Fever with Thomas's microbrewery?
Oh,
Thomas, we got to talk because I tried to
He's
get
going to
Thomas.
get into the underbelly of the club world because he's just going to be like riding around a bike in the entertainment district with calzones and Thomas's beers after the clubs close.
yeah.
Oh my God. Can you imagine if we ever get to do that again?
$15 calzones, $15 bills, 30 beers, $30.
If I could, when we were able to do that, leave a bar and buy a calzone and a roadie. Can you imagine the walk home?
It's the only thing that would make a roadie better because I fucking love nothing I love more than a roadie.
And there's nothing I love more than a
I want
roadie.
to party until I'm done with the party, but then I want a little bit of party for the walk home.
You want a little bit of party for the walk home because, you think when you get home you're going to crack one more or whatever. No, it's never as good as a roadie, which is the walk there,
Roadie's the fucking best.
I love a roadie.
One time, me and
I wrote that sketch once.
Two little sandwiches were leaving a party, and I was like, "Can I get a roadie?" And they gave me like a huge thing of gin.
Oh no!
So that was my roadie. So we went to a
damn.
restaurant, and I had gin and root beer, which is not a good.
That's you really just trying to push through and make a night.
Yeah, made it work.
Oh, I used to really be into like lychee liqueur. Like what is it called? I can't remember. But
Right.
you know that one? It's like
Yeah.
at the LCBO and it's like got the red label. And I used to mix that with like whatever, like just like pop, just whatever, just to get it done,
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's about getting it done.
My brothers stole, my parents had this big liquor cabinet and my brothers stole my dad's, I think I said this story, really expensive scotch. And he wasn't even mad that they stole the scotch. He was mad that he found out they mixed it with like Diet Coke. He was like, what the hell?
I can't even look at you right now.
You disgust me.
You're
You
not
could have put it
my
on ice.
You're not my son. Get the fuck out of my house.
Well, I kind of like that. I mean, this is random, but I was watching, somehow came across on a YouTube rabbit hole an interview with Oliver Hudson, who's Kate Hudson's brother, and like their dad's Kurt Russell. And
Wow.
Oliver Hudson was saying he got in trouble paintballing in the neighborhood. Like the cops were called and he was like, him and his friends got thrown. Yeah, it happened. I guess it happens. And everyone found out that it was Kurt Russell, like was his dad. And they were like, I get to call him. The cops were like, I'm the one who pulled him over. I get to call him. But anyways, Kurt Russell comes.
They were all going to go to the house and be like, I hope Goldie Hawn answers the door.
Exactly. So Kurt Russell shows up to the thing and like whatever. But he goes, and I think he was on Jimmy Kimmel and he's like, what did he do? What was your punishment? He's like, well, he made Oliver Hudson take his paintball gun and go right to the like close proximity to his car and ruin his car with a paintball gun. And he had to drive around with that car until he had enough money to buy a new one. And I thought, that's a great punishment.
How old was Oliver Hudson at this point? I guess like kind of
16?
almost an adult. Yeah.
Yeah, 16. And he was like, that was your punishment? He's like, yeah, I didn't get grounded. Like he was just like, great.
Look,
you want to
my
ruin
parents weren't
stuff?
afraid of
You'll ruin
punishment. That's
Yeah.
a terrible punishment because if I was 16 and I just got busted for paintballing things, and then they're like, my dad's like, you got to shoot your car and just get paintball crap all over it. I would drive around that car with pride for the rest of that year.
But he did. But like, it was a nice car. It was fully ruined.
Ruined is the word that I would say not there. At 16, I'd be like, that's not ruined.
I take umbrage with your use of the word ruined.
Jason would be
because it's
driving
not ruined. I'd
around
be
with
like,
a paintball covered car going, we in North! We in North!
There's Paintball J.
Alistair's really trying to get back in here. He rode an elevator with Goldie Hawn.
Look, wait, put Alistair up again. And you can check this out if you go to youtube.com/theregulars. What is this picture? It looks like he just farted and said, no one will know. Look at this profile picture. What is this profile picture?
No, that's pure honey bucket right there. That's what that is.
I think he's trying to get this back to Last Dance somehow, but he said, Rob, do you remember the night after the bar you guys went and played drunk basketball?
No.
Of course not.
Oh, God. That's always funny too. After like a bit, when you have like a big barn burner and someone's like, got pretty crazy last night, eh? And it's like, you know what, Dale, go home. Yeah, it did get crazy actually.
But then Dale leaves, and then you have full memories. You're like, oh wait, that was crazy. Oh shit, Dale was right. We got nuts. We stormed the Capitol building. Holy fuck!
Don't even joke about that. Oh. Don't.
Oh, Dale's
I'm not saying it was January 6th. I'm not saying January 6th, 2021. I'm talking about like 1999.
You think you stormed the Capitol building? Well, let me remind you of September 14th, 1937. No, I'm kidding.
You can't stop the Dale.
There's just always that one person.
We got about a kilometer away from it, and they turned us away. But there was a heartbeat there where it was fucking on, man.
There was a heartbeat there. You know, he remembers the score being 16-4, Rob. So you let us know.
That's not possible.
He said that he won 16-4.
No.
This is what happens when Alistair goes, oh, wait a second, you were too drunk to remember the night? This is what happened, actually. Anyways, I did everything. That was the best.
I remember us playing basketball once, and we got tired a lot. We had to keep sitting down because we were tired. That's what I remember.
What is it with like men as they get older? You have this desire to play basketball. Like, I just don't get it. It's not like me and my girlfriends at 34, like, we should get back into volleyball. We had fun then. But all men are like, I'm getting on the basketball league. It's like, what?
Can I tell you this?
Really fun.
You're going to hate this, but I think I even told you this already, so never mind.
What?
I saw this guy on TikTok the other day that was like, look, man, I'm trying to lose weight. He's a bigger guy. He's like, I think he stated, he was like, I'm 300 and I'm going to get down.
Okay.
He's like, but the trick is you got to love your exercise. So he's 45 and he went and bought a skateboard and he's like, I'm just going to skateboard around the city. And he's already lost 20 pounds.
No, but I'm just saying that, like, listen, when I got my bike,
I'm getting a skateboard.
I remember my friends saying, it's not if you fall, it's when you fall. Like, you are going to eat shit on your bike.
If you think that.
No, but that's just what's going to happen. Am I wrong?
That's the secret.
No, you're for sure going to fall. You're for sure going to fall.
Yes, you're for sure. It's the same with the skateboard.
Jason, you have a hole in your leg.
Not from falling on a bike, I don't.
But falling on something.
Oh, I fell a lot in my life. I've ripped the muscles from my ribs. I split my spleen. I compacted my spine on 3 different occasions.
You ripped your rib. You split your spleen.
Yep. I landed like this and my elbow went into it and it went.
I just watched a
confusion and bleeding and all that kind of stuff.
Have you seen that new skateboard? Or it's not a new skateboard doc, but I just watched one.
Can you explain?
And it I'm just thinking about it because everyone was getting hurt on it, like broken wrists, ankles, like they're all just messed up.
Oh, that's just the bail section of a skate video for sure.
No, okay. I don't know. I can't. Everyone's just be safe, everyone. It's too much.
I remember playing basketball with Alistair and he fell and then he had to go home.
That's like our comedy bar, like or the comedy softball team. I was like, no, I'm done. I got hit in the shin. It almost broke my shin, and I was like, I don't need this reality. I just simply don't need it. I can't have this. Our friend got smoked in the eye, and she had a huge black eye, and we had to remember Jason? We had to do that big performance.
No.
Jason.
Who got hit with a black eye to doing what?
Remember when we had to playing softball?
No.
Yeah. Anyways, I only played softball so I could have Bud Light Limes at 12 in the afternoon.
Someone did get hit with the ball.
I just told you they did.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who it was.
Thank you, Cindy. Jesus, Jason.
Happy birthday, Cindy. Cindy's turning dirty 30 tomorrow.
Cindy is turning dirty 30.
Yeah.
Any words of advice as we're coming to an end?
Oh, wow.
No.
I do think your 30s is just an incredible time. I really feel like, I started to really come into my own. I grew a beard, but I figured out how to handle that. I just started shaving my face. True story. I think your 30s is great.
I think your 30s is when you first, for most of us, when you first fully realize yourself, right?
1,000%.
It's like your 20s, you spend so much of your 20s figuring out who you are and what you love and like how do you take care of yourself. And the 30s is when you figure it out and you're like, you can just be you as much as possible.
I agree. True.
To a point, because I feel like...
Can we get an earnest defense of...
and an earnest defense of not turning 30.
I feel like it's that is probably true in a lot of ways for a lot of people. But Stacey going yes, yes, yes. I disagree because I feel like Stacey turned 8 and knew she was 35 and goes, "This is it. I'm already here."
But the thing with Stacey is that like she realized her inner 30s before she was 30.
It's true.
That's what it is.
But my brain couldn't handle the emotional freedom that comes when you actually get into your 30s.
Well, here, 2 little sandwiches, put it there for you, just like this. 30s, you stop giving a shit in a good way.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Lindsay says 30s were great, and she misses them. Mm-hmm. And you know, I feel like your 30s is great.
I feel
like
cherish them. Don't take your 30s for granted. Because then they go away.
Granted, they go in north. They go in north.
I want to go surf, but you're like, I don't have the body that I had when I was 30.
Actually, I'll tell you this. I think people get more attractive as they get older. I feel like I don't think I was an unattractive younger person, but I feel like I'm coming into like my vibe. And so thus my looks are getting better because you're getting more into who you are.
I like positive 2021 Stacey.
Well, next week will be different with highs and the lows. But I think women truly come into their own in their 30s. I think that's the best thing. When people are like, "Oh, I'm turning 30," I'm like, embrace it. You couldn't pay me to be 20 again, swinging around a guitar in the middle of the street saying I'm not crazy to my Christian boyfriend. Get out of here. No
we
thanks.
Could be putting this on Cindy. Cindy might actually be like very comfortable. Be like, yeah, I'm turning 30 and can't fucking wait. She might be like ready to rock.
Did you play guitar when you were 20?
Me?
Yeah.
No, but I dated a musician.
With a ponytail.
No,
different guy.
He wasn't. He was into interior design. But
at 20?
Yeah.
No, the ponytail was into the interior design.
Yeah, he was really good. He like
you guys need some throw pillows over here.
He made like he
Is that
made
a faux finish.
Yeah. He would like make furniture for us, and I would like French braid his hair. It was like a really beautiful partnership, you know.
Yeah, it sounds wonderful.
I'm gonna weave you this basket. While I'm weaving the basket, can you just do my hair?
Yeah, it was really nice. And then I dated a musician, and he said I was crazy, and you know his version.
Wrote songs about you.
I wonder. I hope that actually would be crazy lady.
Put on the nose. Crazy Stacey.
Yeah, fully. McGonagall.
McGonagall, you gotta go.
Size 7.5 shoe.
Just a factual song is
She's
fucking
not
great.
my Dairy Queen.
We split the rent evenly.
Yeah. I was like, man, like, oh, I'm dating a musician. This is like, I'm so cool. But he was, you know, we believed in different things. And
that would be so sick if he had like really deep lyrics, like the songs that you just sit and you go, oh my God. But then he wrote a song about you and he's like, she washes the dishes Tuesday night. It's my turn on Wednesday.
Bathurst and St. Clair.
Once again, Bathurst and St. Clair.
Her name starts with S and ends with Y. Why? Because that's how you spell it.
Okay. I don't know why Jan is saying you, Stacey, but you, Stace. But I'd like to know why. I don't know what I've done.
I think it was ponytail.
Oh no, he was really he was quite attractive, and you know, again, when you're in your 30s, you know your worth. But in my 20s, I was like, whoa, he's hotter than me. But it was, you know. Anyways, he did start dating me, and then I instantly got a perm, and I looked like Orphan Annie. It was
hot. Yeah.
It was. I gotta send you some pics. I went to Hair International.
You are electric.
The sweet ambrosia.
I will have some wings.
I will have some wings, Rick.
You want them hot?
Yeah, we got some hot wings.
Whoa, Stacey, I've never seen you like this before.
Truly. Guys, this is a true
now
story.
I can write a song about you.
Pretty lady, naturally thin. You guys hungry? Is that actually attractive sound? You tell me in the chat.
Guys, we have I know that we're coming to the end, but somebody has just popped on and said hello.
Bots.
Yeah.
Oh, Cindy says she'd rate her 20s as a 1-star. Would not recommend. We'll get
Great. You're jumping into the next decade. It's like 2021 into 20 or whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
You know the math.
You know the
Mr.
story.
Brown Liquor over here.
You know the fucking story over here.
Chug it, chug it.
You guys interested in a timeshare?
I went to Florida for Disneyland. I came back with a condo.
Yeah. In Wyoming.
You can see the liquor like going down both sides of the drinks.
What's crazy is only Jason DeRoss. Only Jason DeRoss would go to Wyoming, and instead of buying a farm, would buy a small condo.
It's a B&B.
A street-facing
Beer and booze.
a street-facing small condo. Do you guys know you can buy liquor at the gas station in America?
Come on in on the balcony. No, you can't close the door. There's not enough space for two outside here to close the door. You look down that way, you can see the Arby's. The Arby's is right down there. Quick 5-minute walk. You want to get to the beach? There's the highway to get to the beach. Just down there.
That is Los Angeles to a T. You're in everyone's shitty fucking carpeted apartment where they're pointing to a road that maybe leads to a beach. That is everyone in Los Angeles.
Beach road views. That's what I put in there.
It's actually not that bad. Without traffic, it's 15 minutes. With regular traffic, it's 3.5 hours, but we are beach adjacent. I'm taking a quick workshop in wherever you go, Jason. I've lost the jokes. It's now just your real life.
I don't remember where this started.
I don't know. Friends.
You know that part between like 140 and 144 and you don't remember that part of your day? Remember that?
Don't you call out a new community member?
No, I'm calling myself out. Ooh, hair of the dog. Guys, it's raining.
Ew.
It's raining.
I hate this person right now.
Did you call us guides?
Hey, guys.
I got some great guides. I've
Hey,
had some
folks.
guides
Hey,
for
guys.
years.
Hey, folks.
I feel like that's going to be you, Jason, like when Charlie has friends over. Hey, folks, what's going on? You guys?
You dumb
pals?
folks ready to party?
You folks can call me Jason. Okay, no Mr. DeRoss here. We're all pals.
Anyways, who wants a song written about him? Kenny? No?
You guys know I got my spleen cut in half, but I was doing acid, so I didn't know I did it till years later. That's why I'm only 5'6".
I know I'm a dad, but you guys want to go play paintball in the neighborhood?
Yeah.
If you hit anything, you got to fuck up your car, but I think that's a win.
Monica, you down? Let's go.
Jason.
Monica.
John Mulaney has this joke about like, he's just talking about how like everyone thinks the years are different, but they're all the same, whatever. And he has this joke about girls are still having sleepovers and being mean to each other. And one girl says that she's going home early and the dad has to sit with the girl while she's waiting for her parents to come pick her up.
Yep.
And I always think of Jason just having to sit with Monica.
Yep.
And explain that his kid's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see that.
Oh,
Tough night, huh? Been there.
I want to do sleepovers. It's a pandemic. You can't do sleepovers. You can't do it.
They can't be fun. Baker, they can't be fun.
Sleepovers? They got to be the best.
They're not best for the parents, but like you still kind of live vicariously through the kid having the best time and staying up to like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what's that like as a parent? That must stink.
Yeah, it sucks. I send my child other places for sleepovers.
Yeah, that's what my parents did too. I was like, why don't we ever have them? My mom was like, never here.
I'm going to do it here and I'm going to learn how to play guitar just for that sleepover.
Sleepover tonight.
Guys, I remember when I was your age. Can I talk about this for a bit? Oh my God.
Monica, can you just shut up?
Did you buy an amp?
Yeah. It doesn't. I mean, I have an acoustic guitar. I don't know where to plug this thing in.
You guys want some non-alcoholic beers while old Pops over here has a lollipop for real? Charlie, go get some Becks. Get some Becks for the group.
Guys, I saved this from when I was a kid. It's the original Nintendo, and we're gonna.
Are you okay, Mr. DeRoss?
Ooh, I haven't been okay since I was your age, and you guys don't take it for granted. You guys are living the best year of your life.
The best
Sweet
year
Lord.
of your life.
At 12?
Yeah, 13
Wait,
and
who
goes
year's
downhill.
12? Come on. Whoa. This is for 11 years old.
You pervert. 12-year-old sneaking into an 11-year-old party.
Yeah, the preteen dances tonight. Why aren't you there?
I'm DJing later.
Oh, sick. Do you need a hand?
The
You and me?
The preteen dance is so.
10 to 12 only.
He
You
gets
guys
all
head down to
mad.
the community center? Preteen dance tonight? I already got my ticks.
I don't want to say I know this for sure, but I think there's gonna be a little bit of Cisco happening on the dance floor, if you know what I mean. All right, let's get out of here. We lost our minds. We adore you all. Of course, Robbie Baker is getting a brand new site, but until then, you can check out the current site, Robbie Baker, for truly the funniest website you will ever see. It's a true website. Please hire Rob, and if you want to know what he does outside of work, there is a tab that says out of work, and I suggest you click on it. It is great. We are almost at 500 subscribers, which is incredible.
Oh, yeah.
I know we said we're going to hold out to 6, but you know what? The world's on fire, and maybe we just party down
When
at
500
5.
comes, we'll watch the movie 300. Yeah, let's do it.
I will never watch that movie again.
I don't know
But
if I've
anyways,
seen it.
is there anything else that we need to say, or?
I don't think so. I think this is it's so great Fridays. I love having you here, Bags.
Fridays is the best. We will
you
have Mr. Casual back next week.
Maybe we can get your ex-fiance here at some time. Say hi.
Yeah.
Absolutely. She's right upstairs.
She's dealing with Calzone Fever.
We're gonna see her right behind you run down the stairs because she was watching out there. What? I'm on.
Okay, so people want to know how to get on the Discord. If you, I believe if you look down in the description right now, there is a link to the Discord. If not, on Wednesday's episode, I put a new link that shouldn't expire to our Discord. It's also on our Instagram at The Regulars Podcast. If you check our link in the bio, it'll take you right to the Discord, which is so much fun.
People are chatting up a storm.
Chatting up a goddamn storm. So get in there, have some fun. Have the best weekend. We adore you all, and we will see you on Monday. Bye.